This movie is about families bringing families together. When I was younger, and even right now, when my family gets together, it's usually during the holidays.
We really wanted to get into what makes Christmas Christmas. When you boil it down, this film, it's about the spirit of what the season is.
At its core, it's about family, it's about love, it's about coming together.
Two teenage girls get sent by their high-powered executive mother from New York City, from Manhattan, over to their grandparents' rural horse farm in the Pacific Northwest.
I play Callista, she's 17. She is very much a city girl and she's thrown into country life.
I play Bailey. She is also thrown into country life, and what bothers her more about it is the fact that she's away from all her gadgets.
Do you have any bars?
No, do you?
No.
Great.
Why don't you have any internet?
Well, we don't really need it much.
You have the younger generation who really doesn't understand or really know their grandparents, and so they have to bridge this divide.
Oh, I got some Johnny Cash, Bob Dylan, Simon and Garfunkel, Rolling Stones. I even got a vintage Deep Purple.
What is he doing? Is he having a seizure?
Great cast, everybody was amazing, and they have such good chemistry. We have Corbin Bernsen, who plays the grandfather in the film. He plays Pop Pop. And then we have Morgan Fairchild, who plays Grandma, does an amazing job.
You know, working with these two young actresses are playing my granddaughters and sort of refocusing their values in life.
What's really nice about this film, what I found very endearing about it when I read the script, is the change that the girls go through, especially with all the online stuff about the material stuff being very important and who you're seen with and what you're wearing and where you go. And in reality, those connections that you have with real people are what really means something.
The girls go home, and it's a home they've never known before, right? It's a home that is home because of the fact that their mother is from there, their grandparents are there. It's a place that really becomes very special to them in ways that they didn't realize or expect it would.
It's a horse rescue, but it's also a place where people with disabilities, kids, vets, come to interact with the horses and rehabilitate.
The idea of horse-assisted therapy or equine therapy was really a remarkable thing, and we wanted to portray that on film because I think that we were able to do it in a way that hasn't been done before.
My role is Fiona. She is one of the head therapists and trainers at the Horse Therapy Center. She kind of becomes a mentor to Callista and kind of helps her, well, first of all, she teaches her to ride.
I had been around horses, I had ridden a few times. I was still very much like a novice, but these horses were like so easy to work with. And they were like, they were the best. They were so much fun.
And then she kind of helps her come out of her shell and see that there's more to life than high school drama. Callista, we've all been there. Feeling uncomfortable in our surroundings, wishing we were somewhere else. I'm not always great at this, but I try to remember that wherever I am is exactly where I need to be. The central message of the film is family is really important, and connecting to where you come from and where your parents come from, it can really inform who you are as a person deep down.
Grandma and I are thinking about selling this place.
But you guys love this place.
Oh, we do. Yes, we do. With all our hearts. It means the world to us. Come on, let's face it. You and your sister, your mom, you live way off in the city. You got nobody to hand it down to when the time comes, and sometimes you gotta, yeah.
I think for young women, it's very important to discover who you are and then to stand up for who you are. I think that's one of the things that comes through in this picture.
I've been drawn in my recent years to films that are really focused on faith and family. I've been married for 30 years. I got 4 boys. You know, family is pretty much the root. And so I'm drawn to telling those stories.
This movie should be shared with your kids because it's a gift.
The Duff Foundation is an organization, it's a faith-based organization that reviews films. Our film is Dove approved, which means that it's approved for all ages. Before or after a big meal, or you're just hanging out with the family, throw the movie on, enjoy it. It's got something for everyone.